Coach, thank you for taking time with us off the Block blog.
Sure.
I bet it feels great to be back on the winning column. Can you give us your impressions of the match?
Yeah, first of all, I got to tip my hat to George Mason. I think they're a good team. I think they fought hard, and it was an intense match. You know, there were some questionable calls at some point, and a couple of yellow cards that were thrown out that made it a little bit interesting. But our team we're in the process of getting better, and I think that the last few matches, even though we've lost, we've been continuing to develop and we're continuing to get better. And I think tonight and our victory is just kind of a little bit of a show of where we're at right now.
Let's talk about Jay. A couple of questions. How would you say that he's improved the Mason program since he took over?
I mean, he's turned it around. I mean, from the systems that they're running to the recruiting and the players that they have. I mean, they are a legit program and a legit team, and I think they can compete with anyone in the country.
And then it seemed like the team has kind of taken on his personality from my point of view, that Tony Chan is telling the players to kind of simmer down a little bit during the match. Is that what you observed as well? Yeah,
I mean, I think he fired him up, and there was the call I think was questionable even from our perspective, and he believed that it was wrong, and I think that he stuck behind him, and his team rallied with him, and I thought it was definitely justifiable.
And it seemed like at times, especially in the third set, that the Mason players are trying to get under your guys' skin a little bit, but you guys did a good job to not take the bait. What do you credit that to?
We were talking about it. You know, as things started to get a little bit heated, we had conversations on the bench and during timeouts, just saying, hey, don't feed into that. And we've had moments where we've gotten involved in matches and had it distract us from our goals, and we're working to take that out of our thought process.
The middles seem to be a little bit more productive than I saw in the previous few matches I've been here.
Sure.
Do you think that was a byproduct of the height advantage? They seemed, I believe the Mason middles gave 4 inches to both of your middles.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little bit of that. When we were on time, when our middles were up early, we definitely were creating some space and were able to score some points. And I think when we attacked the gaps, we were able to get between the blockers, we were able to score a lot too, and I think that played part of it as well.
Your pin hitters are obviously what your hallmark is, especially this season. Can you comment on Dimitar's performance and as well as Arvis's performance?
Yeah, we've been going a little bit faster with Dim on the pin, and it's something that Sam and Dim have really started to connect on, and he had a lot of success, especially in transition on the left, and he's continuing to grow and get better and limit the errors and some of those really bad sets that you get every once in a while, clean them up and take care of them. And Arvis was phenomenal tonight. This whole week we've spent kind of really addressing the mindset and working on building him up, both confidence and as a leader. And he went out there tonight and played great. I think he only had 2 errors on the 24 swings that he took, and it was outstanding.
And the one thing that kind of stood out to me for Dimitar was it seemed like he had a better night blocking. What was the key to his success blocking tonight?
For whose?
Dimitar.
I think he was getting his hands over the net quick, and he was sealing the tape, right, and being really low with it. And I think when you do that, especially against the opposite that he was going up against tonight, it pays off for sure.
Let's talk about Long Beach State matches. Obviously, they're the #1 team in the country, and by all accounts, there's no #2. Can you give us some insight that maybe the casual fan doesn't know about Long Beach State? We all know about the Big Three, but what's something that just, I don't know, we can't really ascertain from box score?
There's 2 things that team does really well. Their communication is unbelievable. If you watch them between rallies and on broken plays, they're talking well. In addition to that, the system that Alan has in place with that team is unbelievable. They're going extremely fast, and Tuniga is a phenomenal setter, and the things that he's doing, I don't know that we've ever seen a collegiate team do it. they're going fast in every single set, and even faster in transition. And it's one of those things that for us, when we're strategizing to try and play them, it's difficult to replicate, and it's difficult to try and prepare to defend it. And you know, in addition to that, they serve well and they block well, and they're able to push points too. So all in all, I mean, that team is playing really well, and it was great for us to play them because it showed us where we were at, and it exposed a lot of weaknesses, and it's helping us improve. That's for sure.
And final question: you guys are obviously now in non-conference play after starting the Big West. Do you guys treat these non-conference matches any different from the Big West matches?
Not really. You know, I think, you know, George Mason is a good team, and it's just another opportunity for us to get better. And we're going to go back tonight, and we'll watch video, and we'll figure out the things that we need to improve, and hopefully we can be even better against Harvard tomorrow.
Well, yeah, good luck against Harvard, and next week I believe you guys host Hawaii as well.
We do. Yeah, thanks.